Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Cakes by MK. If you're new to my channel, then click the subscribe button below and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you're updated whenever I upload a new video. Now in today's quick video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to easily make a really super cool trendy Isomalt cake topper just like this. So stay tuned and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So the first step to making our Isomalt cake topper today is to melt our Isomalt. Now Isomalt is basically a type of crystallized sugar which is used to make hard candy. And the reason why I've got gloves on is because when you heat up the Isomalt and it turns into a liquid form, it becomes really hot, so around 300 degrees. So you really want to make sure you're wearing some sort of protective gear to protect your hands from the really hot Isomalt. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put these Isomalt crystals into this pan. I'm going to heat it up on a medium heat and stir it occasionally until it turns into a liquid form and starts to bubble. So our Isomalt crystals have fully melted now. It's turned into a liquid form. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this pan off the heat. We're going to let it cool for a couple of minutes until all the air bubbles disappear, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Now that our Isomalt has cooled down a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of coloring into it. Now you can put whatever color you like, but today I'm putting a little bit of this peach food coloring. And then just gently stir it in. One thing to keep in mind is that Isomalt does set quite quickly, so you do want to work with it relatively fast. Now once the color's all nicely mixed in, the next step is to pour our Isomalt onto a silicone sheet or something that's non-stick. And you want to make sure that the consistency is right here too. So you want to make sure it's not too liquidy that it's just going to kind of pour everywhere, and not too thick that you can't pour it out either. So just at that kind of, texture where it seems like it's becoming thicker, but it's not too thick yet. So we're going to go ahead now and pour it onto a silicone sheet. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to move the silicone sheet around a little bit, kind of in a circular motion so that it gets spread out evenly. Now the next step is to grab anything that you've got that's kind of quite high and has a flat top, and we're going to put the silicone sheet on top of it. Alright, now once we've placed it in the middle like that, it's kind of just at a texture where it's not too liquid that it's all going to fall down, but it's not completely solid yet too, so gravity is going to help pull some of that Isomalt down and kind of create this really nice pattern that can then turn into a beautiful cake topper which we can put on top of our cake. Now the next step is to peg these kind of outside parts which are sticking out, and what that's going to help do is create a really nice beautiful pattern for our Isomalt topper. Alright, so now that we've shaped our Isomalt, the next step is to just let it completely cool before we come back and take off the silicone sheet. So our Isomalt is fully cooled now and we're ready to take off our silicone mat. Now for this step you want to be really careful and really patient because the Isomalt can be quite delicate, so you want to make sure that you don't break the Isomalt. So I'm going to go ahead now and slowly start removing the silicone mat. Alright, and there we are, we're left with a really cool, super modern Isomalt cake topper. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick video on how to make a super cool Isomalt cake topper. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and thanks again for watching Cakes by MK.